The city of Chicago, in terms of design, was the product of the Industrial Revolution. The seascape of that 19th century city was clearly devoted to the production and commerce areas. Storage warehouses and commercial buildings lined the riverfronts. Not only did the river landscape block the view of downtown, but the railroads obstructed the view as well. Therefore, many of the buildings in downtown were built upwards, and it would create an urban area with this high density of development that was very useful to people but lacked beauty and sensibility in the arranging of streets, railroads, and even civic centers. While it had a better park system compared to other large American cities, it had political corruption, vast areas of slums and poverty, and a physical ugliness and inefficiency born of rapid, unguided, and haphazard growth. In the midst of the city becoming a product of the evil side of industrialism, an architect named Daniel Burnham came into the picture. He had a reputation for pragmatic realism as well as for visionary realism. In addition, the leaders of Chicago came to think of him with surprise as a poet, a designer, and one who was dwelling in the far future. What separated his philosophy from the other designers at the time was that he believed that utilitarian and aesthetic concerns were intimately related. But before Burnham was discovered, he had a plan for the South Shore Drive that stimulated interest in his answer to Chicago's problems. His plan included rearranging the shorefront area where trains had traveled and turned those areas into lakefront park areas. Burnham also especially pushed that aesthetic and environmental reform could have stupendous benefits for Chicago's commercial and financial growth as well, because businessmen would be the ones that were actually financing the new design for Chicago. Following Burnham's persuasion, a group called the Merchants Club, composed of prominent businessmen, recognized the necessity of improving the mess that the city was becoming. So, in 1909, a plan was co-authored by Daniel Burnham and his partner Edward H. Bennett to integrate a series of projects. These projects would work to create new and improved streets, parks, railroads, harbor facilities, and civic buildings. As far as the architectural goals for this plan go, Burnham strived to bring order out of chaos. The plan takes into consideration that Chicago is a city of industrialization and traffic. Therefore, he gave his full attention to the betterment of commercial facilities, to moving people and goods around, as well as to remove the obstacles that prevent smooth circulation of the city. His plan reorganized the public building into a more organized and coherent system. The plan of 1909 went past just beautiful connections between parks, but also became a practical city as well.